Have you ever wanted a salesperson that can work for you 24/7, so literally 24 hours a day, but you don't have to pay them a single penny? I know I've wanted that at some point. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the next best thing, which is the production of a VSL, a video sales letter, which goes on your landing page and will actually act as a 24/7 salesperson for you. So I'm going to talk about how to increase the production quality of that, and I'm going to walk you through it step by step. If you're one of my clients, this is going to be super beneficial for you if we've already scripted it for you and now you're coming to recording. So this should be a nice walkthrough for you. If you don't know me already though, my name is Reuben Shears. I have an online funnel building agency that I'm kind of building and scaling in public in these daily update videos, trying to give you as much value as possible. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. I think we're on day 65 out of 100, and then I'll drop it to weekly and increase the quality. But this is good for now to increase my speaking ability and my ability to present what I'm doing in my business and give you guys a bit of free strategy. So hopefully my mic's still recording. There we go. Nice one. So the first step, right, I'm going to walk through it step by step, is step one, setting up your space. So I'm talking about the background really. So that's why I've got these bullet points here. So a couple to make sure that you've got is choose a bright, quiet room. Like don't make it dark. Like there's nothing good about a dark VSL at all. And make sure it's quiet because then you can focus and you can speak just literally with no other background noise. Natural daylight works best. Face a window if possible to avoid shadows. That's the best case scenario. If you have to use a light, so if it's dark, use a simple ring light pointing at your face. So I've got a light on right now, which is an LED that's in my face right now. If I show you what that actually looks like, if I turn this off like this is what my room looks like without the light on. It's extremely important that you have a light on your face that is not behind you, is actually on your face when recording. So that's why I've made that point there. In terms of the background, keep it clean. You can see my background. I've just got like some random like plants and that. You don't have to do anything special at all. Just make sure it's clean so that you're not looking like you're in someone's basement, right? That's the idea. Because that builds trust with the people watching it. And this video is going to be watched by every single lead that comes through your funnel. It's extremely important. It will be watched hundreds of times by people that want to work with you. So there you go. So that's that. Step two is kind of camera positioning and framing. So again, recording landscape 16:9, so we don't want any portrait videos. This makes it super easy for our editors, and if you're doing it yourself, way easier as well, because it's going on a landing page. It needs to be a horizontal thing. Position the camera at eye level. So if you look at me right now, you can see that I'm kind of 2/3. My eye line is like 2/3 up the picture, right? If that makes sense. So do that as well. Frame yourself from mid-chest up. So kind of what I'm doing now, with a small amount of space above your head in the camera. That's going to be perfect for us to have enough space and people to see you properly. Because I've seen people do like VSLs where they're like sat on the other side of the room and it's like 2 meters like between you and the camera. It's just ridiculous. You don't need that. It's a talking head video. Next one, super important, audio setup, right? Record in the quietest space available. So I've already said that it has to be quiet, and use the best mic that you have. So it doesn't matter if you don't have like some crazy mic like this one or an even better one. It doesn't matter. You can use whatever you have. And then what you can do is you can use Orphonic. So if we're doing it for our clients, that's what we're going to do. We'll use Orphonic and we'll put the video through. Yeah, basically an audio enhancer to make it sound way better anyway. I would advise doing that. And just speak clearly and naturally. We'll enhance the sound, like I said, to increase podcast quality. I've already said that. Recording style, right? Talking head only, no screen sharing. Because what we're going to do, if you're one of our clients, is we're going to put slides in the background while you talk, and you'll be in kind of like a loom style. We can switch it between half and half, loom style, full screen, all that stuff, if you just give us the raw video. So that's the idea for that. Look directly into the camera lens like I'm doing right now. Don't be like reading like this and speaking into the camera like this. We don't want it to be obvious that you're actually reading at all. What have we got here? Speak as if explaining something to a client one-on-one. So again, you're not talking to an audience of people. You're talking to one person like I am right now. I'm talking to you straight down the camera. Super important. Make sure you're relaxed, but also confident, kind of like I am right now. A little more energy than usual actually helps, because what happens is, I learned this from Liam Evans, what he told me to do when I was recording my first ads, is you have to be a little bit more eccentric in real life, because on video it comes out pretty normal. So that's the idea for that. Just trust me on that one. If you're a little bit more eccentric in the video, it will seem very normal in the post-production. The actual recording process, record the entire script in one go if possible. So don't record loads of little clips and then stitch them together. What you can do is you record it in one go. If you mess up the sentence, then say it again, and then you can just cut it out afterwards. You can just cut it out, and then you have a full VSL with cuts in, obviously, but we'll be strategic about where we cut it, because then you can have slides like changing at the same time and it looks very, very natural. Definitely don't restart the script from the top. Like, if you've said something well already, that's it. Like, you don't need to say it again. You don't need to go back over it at all. You just go through the script, you say each line until you've got it right, and you keep the momentum going. This means that you can actually bang out a VSL in like half an hour at most, like absolute most, if you've got the script ready. There's no reason why you can't do that. And like I say, keep the energy consistent and natural throughout. Step 6, clothing and presentation. Dress clean and professional, but not overly formal. What I'm wearing is fine right now. If you watch my VSL on the pages, I'm going to show you some examples in a moment. You'll see that it's just, smart casual sort of stuff. No need for logos. We want the focus to be on you speaking into the camera. No busy patterns or black outfits against dark walls, that sort of stuff. Like, we want you to stand out from the background, kind of like I am right now. Make sure hair is tidy and posture is confident. That's standard stuff. Just know that this is going to be client facing. This is people's first impression of you. So it's super important to get the right stuff across. And then this is specifically for my clients, by the way, because I'm making this video not only to post it on YouTube, but for you guys, my clients, to actually see and go through when you're making your VSL. Uploading and sharing it, just do it in a Google Drive folder, standard, share the link, send it in Slack, bang, done. So what I want to do now is just show you some examples of, like, not what people are actually saying, but just like what these VSLs look like. So this is me. Obviously, this is my VSL. So you can see that I go from kind of like a talking head, maybe to a half thing, to like a little loom style with slides in the background, some proof on the screen, that sort of stuff. So that's my one. You can see the style is the same. Obviously, it's my same background because this is my office. But you can see Casey, she's one of my RevShare clients. Same sort of stuff with her branding. Got her loom there. We've got her, again, really confident, nice background with her books and stuff, even color-coded. Look at that. Stuff like that. Got Julia now, same thing. Again, nice background. She could probably be a bit closer to the camera. That's one of the reasons I'm making this video, so that we can increase the quality. There's Megan's one, and then Matt's one as well. So there you go. The other thing to note is that depending on how good you are on camera, you can actually vary like how often you're shown as the full screen or as the loom thing. So I have some clients that are not as confident on camera. We ask for it in the onboarding form. And what we can do then is just like put them in the loom style so that their whole face is kind of a bit smaller and they can talk through stuff normally. Or maybe it's obvious that they're reading and stuff. Like, we don't want that to be the case, but you can minimize that by making sure it's like not full screen. It's quite clever how we do that. So you can do that in your own VSL. And that's the idea for that. So I think that's a nice walkthrough of like how to record your VSL and how to ensure that it's the highest quality when you're doing it. So I think what we'll do now is we'll end the video on tracking my stats on YouTube and LinkedIn, as we always do on the daily update channel. So we're on 147 on YouTube and 9207 on LinkedIn. Good progress. Very, very happy with that. And that's due to me just consistently posting YouTube videos like this one onto a channel. You can see that we started on 30, we're now on 147. So I appreciate everyone who's subscribed so far. And then on LinkedIn, we've got 9,207, edging closer to that 10,000 mark. If you want to watch another one of my YouTube videos, then you can watch it on the screen. If I can switch back to my camera, there we go. Here, it's going to recommend you one that's a good fit, and I will catch you in the next one. Appreciate you watching.